he was averaging 8 points per game, he would be less valuable. We love Kobe as a person. He's such a great guy. But when he's putting up 30 points per game, he's more valuable.
You love Kobe at 81 points more than you love him at 10.
But if Kobe's putting up 8 points, right, with his uniform on, but then he take off his clothes and butt ass nigga, nobody want to stick him, and he put up 60. I don't want him to put up the 60. But I love the 8 points. You made a bad comparison, bro.
And not really.
Well, there's another one too.
Because it's how you get it.
Right. And the thing in basketball is that every way that you can score a point is a valid, worthy way to score a point.
Right.
You get a foul shot.
It's crazy that they're trying so bad to humble Lush, but nobody tried to humble WACK. That's BS. They're trying so bad to tear Lush down and pop his bubble and all that kind of shit, but ain't nobody humbling WACK. Everybody's letting WACK say whatever.
There's a lot of ways to get clips. And some of them are like, okay, if I pulled out a gun and shot you in the head right now, it might be the most viral clip of all time.
Okay, you're right.
It's not good the way that you have to go about getting it.
With the great or loss.
Great example is the do I look like Travis Barker? My biggest clip of all time.
Exactly, yeah.
Horribly embarrassing. Yeah, bad look, right?
My most viral thing of all time was a giant black guy fucking my wife.
Okay, yeah.
It's rarely the good thing that you really want to highlight.
but what with the content that's been circulating around me the past couple of weeks, is not like that. It's Lush is standing on business. Lush is standing up for himself. Lush is fucking hilarious. Lush is getting clean.
So what you saying? You had
Lush is not telling 100% truth.
on business. That's what I'm hearing.
That is
Lush's truth is, I'm standing on business unapologetically. So what? Lush, stop letting them humble you, bro. Live your truth. You sober, you seeing things clearly. They didn't say nothing when you were getting drugged through the mud. Stand up for yourself, bro. Tell your truth.
okay. So that's really the main point. So that's what it's not about being obsessed with views. I care about the views and the metrics. It's not about my self-esteem. It's about my career and my job, because this is what I want to do. I want to reach a higher plateau as a content creator, as a podcaster.
I'm just saying there's a lot of people that we've had on the podcast over the years who are like not even invited back, who did crazy viral numbers. Remember when Jalise came in here and got drunk as fuck and called NFA and Munchie B bitches and shit like that?
What?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Spotty face and ain't that shit. I was being cool with her. I was trying to kick back. I was.
He called Spotty face and young got that. She didn't call me that.
And
you're bogus.
A lot of people were telling me like, you got to have her on every episode. She's so funny. She's so entertaining. It's just a crash out. It's like, bruh, what would this podcast be if that was what we were incubating every week? And I agree that there's room on No Jumper for some of that, but it's better when it's like a surprise, like Jalise tweaking out on that episode was a genuine surprise. And so that's cool. But what am I going to look like if I got a bunch of respectable dudes on my podcast and then I'm like, hey, Munchie, Spody, and I got this new female co-host. She's basically going to disrespect the fuck out of you every single day, and it's going to be viral. They're going to be like, what? I don't get paid enough to fucking come in here and get violated. Like I came in here to fucking talk about hip hop and some topics and shit for a couple hours.
You guys never talk about hip hop. Never. That's what you guys don't talk about.
Be on the podcast and give opinions and not be harassed by this fucking fat, washed up fucking Pyru. You feel me? Like Crater face. Yeah, it's literally
the same thing.
Completely
comparable, very comparable.
Because the only things that I did is pod.
Yeah, Stu Boy Blue for the new weekly hook. There you go. That's a viral idea. If I don't think I'm ready for it.
If I really cared only about validation, I'd be furious right now because I'm not getting validated for the great work and the numbers.
From who? That was the next thing
by Adam, and
so that's the.
I don't care about you doing a bunch of Instagram reels that are apparently doing well.
But what about what about all the clips? What about the fact that my name and all the clips and my algorithmic presence is higher than it's ever been?
Hey, y'all don't realize how much hater is in the room towards Lush. Like Adam is hating on Lush. Everything that he's bringing, everything that he's doing, Adam is just shooting it down one after another. It's a lot of hateration in here.
Because despite the fact that yes, some of these views are pretty funny and Academics is watching some of the footage on stream and all that is great, whatever. It's like, if I were to advise you as a man how I would move forward in this situation.
You trust Adam's opinion as a man? Oh yeah, we don't care about that.
I already did some extra ass shit. Let's just let it go. Because at a certain point, it's just gonna get the reaction when it someday happens is gonna get worse.
But he said I got something coming. So if I got something coming, then it's still up. If he dropped a bit, if WACK is like, you know what, Lush, like I'm sorry. You don't even got to say I'm sorry because I know he's not enough of a man to actually apologize and take accountability. But like, if he was like, you know what, like I was doing too much. Ain't nobody gonna touch you, Lush. It's done. I wouldn't say another word about that man, but he's like, he got something coming and it's not me. He's still making fucking threats. So now I'm supposed to act like a bitch? No.
I
don't think you acting like a bitch.
You're right.
By doing the hard thing also, which is realizing when you're ahead. Like sometimes the dope man or the gambler, they never know when they're winning because they so stuck in it. Then they wait too late and now it's the biggest loss of life. It's like, understand when you're ahead and embrace that shit and move forward. Like, I feel like you winning, you're doing great, you're getting healthy, you're getting sober. Leave the negative out. You know what I mean? Like, you used it, you did it. Like, don't continue living that life. Like, do what you're doing.
You're right. It just sucks because this diss track is going to literally be like the best song I've ever made.
You know what I'm saying? Drop the Aether shit. Really?
Yeah, it's literally going to be. Is all the people that don't even think I'm good at rapping, when they hear this, are going to be like, fuck.
I mean, it's got to be pretty addictive to be doing this kind of thing, because when you start making, like, even with me, I started to get that vibe where, like, you know, if
man, niggas didn't have nothing to say when this man was getting violated and disrespected for years. He stands up for himself for a week, and now they're saying he's doing too much. Wild.
Embrace these narratives, but we got to at the very least talk about them, because the anti-WACK army is really getting to the point where that it's kind of like nothing I ever seen before.
Yeah. And
I can't imagine why.
But look,
that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Where do you think that come from? Like
him just repeatedly being an asshole over the years.
And I know he's valuable to you for numerous reasons, like especially like the relationship with Blueface and things like that. I understand that, but when
Adam's gonna disrespect Lush, we can hang out with Blueface.
you care about a lot, like
they're literally scalding him for sure.
all have had this same issue with this guy. He even fucking like your protege Moose Man. You feel me? He came at him too. He's coming at.
He tried to run some fake content on Rios. I think Rios kind of ignored it.
Yeah. So
guess what? Guess what? The best thing to do.
Yeah.
And I get it. And Rios has levels of maturity that I admire. You know, he's a great man. At the same time, like, you feel me? This is how I moved. And if he want to drop it, it could be dropped. But he also need to acknowledge he was wrong.
Man, we about to talk about this Vin Range looking motherfucker for 5 hours.
No, that's it. Like,
we're only an hour 15 in.
Oh, and it is pretty.
I mean, but Munchie B, if you was on a rant, we would have to listen to you for 5 hours. So let Lush get his shit off, bro.
To MCS
green,
this whole thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're in the green. Be the one who realizes I'm in the green. Like, I be trying to say the same shit to Adam. Like, dude, you're in the green. Be the bigger and like just move forward. Like,
it's like my dad always said: when you get to the end zone, act like you've been there before.
I always say that. That's a great saying. And I don't know anything about football, but I love that.
Yeah,
because I use that all the time to tell people they're acting corny, even if it's like kind of justifiable. Like to be geeked up is like, bro, when you make it to the end zone, it's like if you meet your favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Yo, I fuck with you, dog. Like you hard. Like I've been listening to you for 10 years. Do that. Don't do, oh my God, E40, E40.
I listen to you all the time. You know what you did for my life.
What if you go up to OJ the Juice Man and start rapping?
That came to mind almost immediately.
Yeah. But he was psyched, and then we became cool, and we're if I didn't do that, I don't know.
That was good, yeah.
OJ the Juice Man. It just depends. I don't think that was overly fanned out. I was just like showing love.
It was pretty out there, but it was still fun.
He enjoyed it.
Yeah,
he enjoyed it. OJ needs his flowers,
but I think that doing that is stacking that on top of what you're doing. Like,
Rios, I feel you, bro. But again, my argument is always going to be the energy wasn't the same when that man was getting accosted, getting flu, flam, skull, dug, and Larson. So why are we saying anything about this man for standing up for himself, how he see fit?
I indulge in that, but I can also say no. It's also like beating two addictions at once. It's like, you know what? That's not my lane. I'm not going that way. If that's not my future. My future, the value of Lush is the knowledge that I have, the history that I have, the way that I podcast, and the way my vernacular, my vocabulary, and how I communicate. Those are the things that are going to really keep my trajectory going up. This shit over here has got a fucking ceiling.
No, you're right about that.
And so I think if you stack those, you're going to be even stronger doing what you're doing right now.
I'm seeing people in the chat saying that the way you acted towards the Juice Man is comparable to the way that I acted to Future when I was doing that Young Thug interview, which is actually like really fresh in my brain right now because I watched that clip on stream the other day, and notably, I did not say one word to Future. I just like Thug stands up and I stand up too. and then like Future doesn't like really look at me or acknowledge me in any way. So I am just sort of awkwardly standing there looking at him. But like I didn't say a word to him, which is kind of the exact opposite of what Lush did to OJ.
And guess what? And I'm secure enough in myself as a man. I would have been like, Pluto, what's happening? You feel me?
Yeah, like I probably should have done that, honestly. Yeah.
You were waiting for him to look at you like,
bro, I was such a ball of nerves interviewing Young Thug in the first place that like that.
Man, what the hell does this have to do with anything, bro? This has nothing to do with the conversation at all. Why are we talking about
What am I supposed to do right now?
This?
2019.
He knew who you were.
I'm pretty sure people know who you are. Even the fucking Julia Newman shit was on the 520 morning show, the basketball podcast.
I'm just saying, in 2019, 7 years ago, was a very like different time where I couldn't believe I was interviewing Thug, and then Future walks in the room, and does he know me? I don't fucking know.
Hey, you know Thug getting sued right now about Wayne Tour driver.
What for?
He's P. Roscoe shooting up the bus. They suing Thug for that.
Well, they happy to get that conversation up off of WACK. I can see.